Coming up on Oily Trash Movies.
You're in this movie.
Yeah, you didn't know I had a cameo in the upcoming Milko Davis feature?
No wonder you wanted us to see this movie.
Alright, and we're live. Hello, and welcome to Oily Trash Movies. This is the only podcast where two people watch and review bad movies while saying unfunny things the whole time. We're your hosts. I'm Daddy Warbucks.
Good morning, everyone. I just had my cup of coffee, and I'm Bubblegum Barbie.
And we've got such a special episode today. We're going to be watching Ghosters Phantom Patrol by OTM favorite Milko Davis. But before we get into that...
Oh my god.
Last week we watched Slash Lorette Party, and we did not have much good to say about that. Do we have any retrospectives?
So I was telling War before he started hitting record, and oh my god, I didn't record my audio, but that's okay, is that there was one point where they used the same exact footage, and it was Moist Critical in the bathroom with the prostitutes and the guy, and he was behind them for like 20 minutes, just watching them, breathing heavily over his shoulder. I'm shocked that the guy didn't notice them, and then he was still able to slash his head. That's what I wanted to point out.
It was Moist Critical. Yeah, and there was we had made some comments about the writers and directors of that movie, which got cut from the episode for legal reasons because we did accuse them of hating women. So, to clarify, the movie's script and execution made us believe that the directors and writers hated women. Should we expand on that, Annie?
Yes, because so essentially, I believe that script is it feels like it's glorifying incels. And there was a moment when we were watching that episode that War corrected me and saying, oh, so the message of this movie is if girls date incels, they could essentially become heroes and save the world from mass murders. You know?
I think you said that, and I was like, yes, I don't know about that.
Yes. I said that, and then you said, no, I think it's satire. I think it's an exaggeration. The more we thought about this, it felt like maybe they are kind of exaggerating in that comical form, but then it could also be serious. And I think there is some serious ideology.
Here's why I believe that. Here's why the script makes me think that they actually hate women, because they could. It's hard to tell. Like, the movie's so bad, it's hard to tell if the murderers are supposed to be sympathetic or not. It's pretty difficult, and they could easily be, making a pro-women movie. But I think the scene that really hit it for me was the scene where we had the fat man with the camcorder, and he's filming Dump Truck Lady and trying to get her to film a porn with him, and she turns him down. And the man says, you know what? I didn't want to film you anyway. You're fat. And then he turns away from her. And this is like the ultimate douchebag type of move where you're a guy who's so immature that he insults a woman who turns him down. And, like, okay, this guy's supposed to be a douchebag. But the problem with the script was, after he says that, the woman says, well, wait a minute, I do want to be in the film. I do want to just have attention and people pay attention to me. And it works for him. Like, what he did was a pickup artist negging type maneuver. And the fact that it was illustrated as being successful in the film makes me think that the writers tacitly approve of something like that. Whereas the correct response was for him to say, you know what, you're too fat. I didn't want to fuck you anyway. Where he's saying I didn't want to fuck you after he got turned down. And she's like, hey, whatever, you're an asshole, get away from me. And then he goes off into the woods to get murdered. That's how you make that kind of douchebag. Right. That's how you write that douchebag to not make it look like you're the douchebag. That's my own.
And instead, what happened is that she turns him down and she gets murdered brutally. Oh, this is another thing that really bothered me now that I'm thinking about it. Do you remember how her friends were talking about her being possibly pregnant and her not being aware of it, but all her friends knew? This is like, I guess, a continuity issue, or it just doesn't make sense and there's no reason why it's in the story. It was where the side chick that ended up being her fiance's lover, how the heck does she know that she was pregnant? And there was this whole scene where she was just saying, "Oh yeah, she's definitely pregnant." Like, how did she know this?
You know,
Like, did she see her pregnancy like test?
that's
Or did she
exactly.
make her pee on it and then not show her? Like, it's just insane. It's insane.
You know, that's exactly what I was thinking too, because that was actually the most interesting part of the movie, because she actually goes out into the woods. So why was any of that in there? Why wasn't that explored? That was literally the most striking scene of the movie, where she's in the woods and killing her baby or whatever. But then it's like, oh, there was no baby. So what were we doing? What was any of that for? But that's enough about Slash Alert Party and A&P.
Let's move on.
All right, so today we're gonna be watching Ghosters Phantom Patrol, and there's a few reasons for this. One, you may have noticed we have been short on uploads. We've had multiple copy strikes this year. We have a specific copyright troll group sort of painting us. So we need to make certain that we're reviewing a movie that no one's gonna come after us. And Milko Davis loves when we review his movies. So we're going back to the OG. We watched Jurassic Thunder for the very first episode of Oily Trash Movies, and we actually both hated it. Well, you know what? You liked it. I really hated it.
The reason why I loved it is because I got it. You did not. It took you a while for you to get it. And I was like, this is great. This is art.
So this movie here is more of a family-friendly comedy, and I think that's going to succeed way better than Jurassic Thunder. So what do we know about this movie?
Okay, so I do want to point out, and I also want to congratulate Milko Davis. Apparently, this movie has already gained 2 awards. It got award for 2021 Best Horror Thriller Feature Film, 2021 winner for Best Feature of All
Wow, this is going to be terrible then. All these awards?
Yeah, 2 awards. Congratulations. We might not like this movie, and it's an adventure film. And it's the director is obviously Milko Davis and Adam Middlesandelt. My brain can't do it, guys. I'm so sorry. And it's when a ghostly, I hate this. Phantoms escape from the underground government facility, chaos, terror, and whimsy abound. Who will the fate of humanity and those who are not so related in peace depend upon to save the day? Fate rests in the 2 unlikely security guards teaming up to save New York City in a paranormal infestation. Oh my god.
Oh, this sounds amazing. Great. You did a great job pronouncing all those words too, Bubble, honestly.
Well, really, I started panicking in my brain because I couldn't, like,
you saw phantasms coming up?
Yes. Oh gosh, no. It was Adam's last name. My dyslexic brain was like, "What? Why is there 2 T's in there? Why is there an ST there? Why is there a DT in there?" And then it just became a jumble of just a bunch of letters. And then Phantoms came in, and I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this.
Well, you did a great job, I think. Milko Davis will be proud when he eventually watches this and says, "Yeah, I am the best feature, all whatever that word is." So this is the whole crew. Right. You know, Milko Davis sort of always works with the same crew, so I expect to see... I believe one of the main characters here is the same main character from Jurassic Thunder, who was the Donald Trump character, and the military guy. Are we ready to get into this?
Oh yeah, let's get into it.
Armageddon Films, that's Milko. A Milko Davis film. Milko. Yeah, just combine our Milkos so we say it at the same time.
Yeah.
And I believe this is available free to stream on Tubi.
You could stream it on Roku, you could rent it on Prime and on Tubi.
Already I'm liking the tone of this music better. Like, I feel like this fits. I remember the parachute scene in Jurassic Thunder just had the most bizarre stock music, and it's like this fucking music did not fit what we were seeing at all, whereas this feels, you know, the word whimsy was used in the introduction, and this feels whimsical. Oh my god, there's a ghost behind them. It's like the scene in Jurassic
Oh my
Park.
god. It's a ghost car.
Ghost car? What?
Oh, wow. Yeah, it looked like a ghost car.
Oh man, this audio mixing is terrible.
Get your wieners right here!
Get your wieners.
Hey!
I bet your sales are short. Must be nice being able to stick wieners down your throat all day, huh?
First of all, I wouldn't even pay attention.
Everybody has great New York accents.
Ooh, look at this ominous
Oh
building.
my god, that CGI tower, the Tower of Babel. I like his milk carton in the back.
That's the
He just
that's
has,
the cameo
this is
for
such
Milko.
an oily trash movie. Yeah. This is, you know what this is? This is Milko's, you know how he likes to do parodies of like really famous movies? Like Jurassic Thunder was Jurassic Park. The Dawn of the Dead or whatever he did with the dead one was the zombie
Are you
movie.
saying that this is a
famous
parody
zombie
of
movie.
Ghostbusters?
Yes, it is. That's exactly what it is, which is why it's taken place in New York.
Mr. Director, Chief, do you want this thing installed correctly?
That's how War likes to be introduced to. He's like, okay, listen, it is a Mr. Daddy War box.
Yeah, Daddy's not my first name, it's my title. That's Milko's style, you know? His signature move is to put pool noodles and everything.
Oh my god, it's the ghost car.
It's like a car race, but with ghosts.
I wonder if there's gonna be a scene where they're gonna grab this ghost car and then just throw it
Into the sun.
Man, come on.
It's the ominous building that has, it's
This
like
is
the
not
only
New-
cloud over it.
This is not New York. This is Gotham City. You know what this movie needed? More homeless people.
Yeah, I do want to see some homeless people. Well, here we are at Mount Doom.
Oh my god, the Tower of Babel.
This is the opposite of the Tower of Babel. This tower leads to hell. There's your homeless man.
Oh my god, this is Ghostbusters Men in Black.
Okay, yeah.
Freaking Milko Davis is a genius. This is exactly what I wanted in my life. I wanted Men in Black ghost hunters. Oh my god, ghost CGI smoke.
Dude, this mastering stuff, this music is way too loud compared to the audio.
Yeah. It's really tough because the movie sound is first and then you add the music, but they probably filmed this film in like a week, right? And didn't realize that their audio completely sucked because I doubt that they had a boom guy. Like there's
Yeah,
no
I mean,
boom.
Even when you do hear his voice, like you can hear the echo of the room he's in as well. And they're, you know, the thing is, they're on a set here. Like they're in front of a green screen, I think. So like you should have had total control over audio.
No, Milko Davis needed more pool noodles to like soundproof his space.
Oh my god, we're playing video games. How cool.
That was cool. That's Milko Davis's editing software setup, where he edits all his movies. Oh my god.
As he's like checking out the other security guard's butt.
I wear comfortable shoes on my break.
Those are not comfortable shoes. Well, they rock, but you want those dad shoes. You know which ones I'm talking about? Like the Nike.
And New Balance. New Balance is like the ultimate dad shoe.
Yes, that's what she needs. She needs a dad shoe.
This guy's got good screen presence. He's got like that natural
Yeah, he
charisma,
does.
you know? Damn, man. I like not being able to hear all this really does suck.
Well, granted, we keep talking over the movie.
That's because we don't even know when people are talking.
Oh my god.
It's Ghost Treasure. He's like, I got this ring girl in here.
Listen, there's a chick with really bad hair getting out of a treasure chest.
We're gonna ask you to leave.
Take her, come here, bye! Look, it's you! You're in this movie!
Yeah, you didn't know I had a cameo in the upcoming Milko Davis feature?
No wonder you wanted us to see this movie.
Hello.
Hello?
Oh, I thought they were like laser guns, like Star Wars. Oh my god, he released War and his hose, his ghost hose. Why doesn't Doctor Who or Mr. Who have like a phone where it tells him, hey, your facility is
The ghosts are
flashing
loose.
red? Oh my god, are these kids gonna be like primary actors?
I believe so.
I don't know if I could take it. The one thing I appreciated about that one movie, LX48, was that the kid actors were just there, but very minimal.
This is why my favorite movie is Children of Men, because like the entire world, there's no kids in it.
Oh, I know, but the one child in the end.
Yeah, it has. Unfortunately, it has a sad ending where a child is born. This is now an anti-child podcast. Oh my god, the ghost
Okay,
is gonna start making calls.
Wow!
Oh my god, a ghost T-Rex?
He doesn't want to do this at all.
Yeah, he's got like a parent who is living vicariously through this kid by making him pursue their acting dream.
Yeah.
Is something dramatic happening?
Yeah, the doors
Oh,
are
we got
opening
slowly
from the ground.
opening doors.
Oh my god. Oh my god, the doors are still opening.
Like, the way they're shaking like that makes me think it's a cardboard box that they're blending into the scene. Oh my god, the car is haunted now!
Oh my god, it's literally a ghost car! Ghost car! That thing is pretty cool.
Yeah, I like all the ghost effects.
You have a pretty good cameo. Okay, I get this movie. So this is the pre-chapter of Ghostbusters. So because they sabotaged the security system in this building, all the ghosts in New York City got out. So therefore, so many were out, and Ghostbusters had to be created. So this is the prequel of Ghostbusters.
An unofficial prequel.
Dang, it's a party.
I love the
Oh
T-Rex.
my god. The T-Rex is awesome.
Here's the scene where the ghosts are wreaking havoc across the city. Best supporting actor, Daddy Warbucks. Narc News? What?
What's up with the, like, ancient TV? Like, who owns that in New York? And it still works.
Well, ancient TVs are definitely a theme in Milko Davis films so far. Oh, we're back
Milko
with the
Davis is just using all his props.
Jurassic Thunder. Yeah, this is like the same sort of sets and stuff. Milko Davis lives on a military base.
Everything. Yeah. It's like, listen, I got soldier uniforms, let's just use those. I got these dummy guns, let's just use those. I got this tank, let's just use those. I got this old car with plywood in the roof, let's just use that. What is going on?
I got your ex on a job downtown and make me look like an idiot for the bad New York. That's what's going on.
Wait, why is there now suddenly subtitles? His line was subtitled there. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. The reason being is because Milko Davis edited this movie, and he's like, "Oh shit! Like they're talking so fast that I better add some subtitles just for this line and this line alone."
Yeah, I think we needed hard-coded subs, honestly.
Oh my god, it's a fast car. I want to change my name to Who? Bubblegum Barbie? Who?
Bubblegum who?
Bubblegum Who?
Bubble who Barbie? Bill Murray for news? Is that supposed to be a slight reference to Bill Murray?
Yes.
Well, Bill Murray from the Ghostbusters, you know?
That's exactly what it is.
Something bad's gonna happen.
Did she not see any of the ghosts creating
Yeah, I
havoc
mean-
in New York City?
The entire city's under attack. Something bad has already happened,
Was
lady.
she home?
She was taking a nap.
the only way we can get rid of the phantasms.
She had to dub that. Did you notice?
I like the female security guard. She seems like a pretty good actress.
Sarah French is better.
Oh, that's...
And that's saying something. Oh my god, is she haunted now? Is she being possessed? Is there gonna be an exorcism? Oh my god, that was a miniature war.
Yeah, but
When the ghost was
that
there.
bridge, I think. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It happened so
The bridge
quick.
in the car was a miniature.
I think I've seen like the behind the scenes shots of that bridge.
Okay, these are all pretty terrible actors. The ones that are pretty good are the 2 security guards, Mr. Who, the mayor.
I like the female security cop. I'm trying to find. Is her name Arlene? Oh my goodness, dude! This T-Rex, this ghost T-Rex is awesome. So we've had a machine gun T-Rex, a zombie T-Rex, and now a ghost T-Rex. I like. And look, we got a homeless person.
Hobo! No, his alcohol. He spent all day getting money for that alcohol bottle, and these ghosts just literally bullied him and just spilled it halfway
Stole his
out.
vodka.
Like jerks. These are bully ghosts. They're anti-hobos. Oily Trash Movies is pro-hobos. Oh my god, Zeus is coming to life.
Pro hobo. That felt like a reference to Vigo from Ghostbusters 2. Wait, the statue grew a million times in size also.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is very reminiscent of the Statue of Liberty scene.
Oh my gosh, this is terrifying. This is more terrifying than the scene in Jurassic Park.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to lose my patience with this movie.
I know, I me too.
Yeah, I think this film could be way better if, you know, maybe we just have a really bad cut of it that has just like horrible mastering. But if this movie, like, if the Blu-ray and DVD release of this movie has such terrible, like, audio levels, then this is a disaster.
Oh my god.
He's gonna marry the Statue of Liberty.
He's like, hey girl, how you doing? You know, you remind me of a special lady. Have you heard of Sarah French?
Man, hold up, man. Hold up. Hey, man.
Shows people's pizza.
Stole my butt!
See, this kid is such a good actor. This should have been the boy lead.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He was so pissed about that bike.
Yeah,
He's like, I'm gonna throw my Domino's pizza at you.
I loved it. He's like, hi, that was my bike.
Try to imagine all life as you know it stopping instantaneously.
He's like, you might want to move your balls away from it before you're sterilized. I'll definitely say the effects are a huge step up from Jurassic Thunder. Cool! It's the BFG!
Say hello to my little friend. Call your ghost.
You just killed 30,000 people.
Oh my god, it's like 9/11.
Keith Hine just did 9/11 too.
Is it too soon for me to make 9/11 jokes? Take care, comb your hair, bye.
Dude, if this movie wanted to really be ghostly, there should be ghosts of the Twin Towers arising, you know?
Yeah.
That might be too much, though. Ooh, the kid who's an expert video game player is gonna take over the gun and be an expert marksman.
Well, thank God that these kids play Fortnite. Because if we get invaded by ghosts and they hijack your car and transform it into a ghost car, our Fortnite kids can save us.
Aw, this was the best birthday ever, Dad. Damn, this gun looks so cool, too.
Oh my gosh, the hero is the Fortnite child. No, actually, the hero is Fortnite.
Yay, New York saved, I guess.
Yay. Oh no, the only thing that they just got destroyed was the Twin Towers.
Oh, everybody's happy.
No.
Okay, this was
Oh
was still
my
pretty bad.
Ghost Owl.
Ghost Owl.
He didn't save New York.
Wait, no, this is the sexy ghost. Someone is gonna wind up making out with that ghost. Oh my god, is this gonna be 10 minutes of stock footage of New York City?
Well, that was fun. It was so oily.
Wait, is this the movie still? They're floating out in space, getting gagged with a spatula. Oh, here's our miniature work. I love it. The miniature also has pool noodles.
Oh my gosh, Clamation! Hell yeah! I don't even know what they're saying. I needed subtitles. David Milkos made a video game out of his movie.
Where we're going, we won't need runways.
Quoting Back to the Future. Okay, this was Ghoster's Phantom Patrol by Milko Davis.
I had fun. This is an oily trash movie where it's like you have fun. Like, be aware that you're not gonna watch something good. It's like oily trash movies making a movie.
Compared to Jurassic Thunder, the script and the structure of the story, I think, are huge improvements. The effects, also a huge improvement. I don't know if it's just because, like, sort of like cheaper CGI with ghosts just sort of makes for more realistic looking things because, you know, they're hazy. It's not like trying to superimpose all of those digital blood splatters that we saw in Jurassic Thunder that were terrible. The fact that the audio levels are so miserably balanced, that really hurts this movie. It's hard to enjoy it when you can't understand any of the dialogue and the music is just blowing your ears out. Admittedly, we did watch a YouTube stream of this because we wanted to make sure there would be no streaming video capturing issues. It's possible that the versions that are on Tubi or some of the streaming sites have better audio. If they do, I would give this movie a better recommendation, but just not being able to hear anything, I'm gonna go right out and call this 5 buckets of oil.
I'm gonna do the same. I think I'm gonna match you with that same amount as well. The audio was very tough. There was moments where I just couldn't hear the dialogue and I had no idea what was happening, and because the music was just blaring, even just us reacting to it was kind of difficult because I felt like I was yelling the entire time. Making sure that Daddy Warbucks was listening to my jokes. It is 5 buckets of oil. I love the fun of referencing a lot of his previous movies. The acting wasn't really that great for me, but the obvious continuing characters that Milko always brings back is really good. Child actors is a hard one for me. This is just a podcast that's anti-children. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry.
Oh, what is this, Ferris Bueller's Day Off at the end credit scene where he says, "Go home, the movie's over." I like the breaking the fourth wall here. Turning off the green screen. There's our gaffer.
It wasn't a great movie we kind of already knew that because it got 2 awards. You know, we knew that we were going to hate this movie. So we hate this movie, but again, I want to give where credit's due. Milko Davis is amazing because he's making independent films. He's just a guy who wants to make movies because he saw these big iconic movies that really influenced him, and he references them all the time and uses a lot of the inspiration, and he just funds it on his own, and they all do it. Like him and his whole little crew, you know, props to them. But this movie sucks.
I did just pull up the same movie on Tubi, and it does appear to be the same cut with the volume levels. I can't stress how much that I think if Milko went back to the editing bay and just altered the levels, turned down the music. I'm sure there's limitations with the recorded audio. Like, it's probably impractical to go back and ADR every single line, but just lowering the volume in relation to the dialogue would make the experience of watching this film 100 times better. Because really, we were enjoying this movie, and it just became frustrating not being able to hear 90% of the dialogue. Or if the audio on the dialogue is still low, just because whatever microphone was used to record wasn't the highest quality, or the sound guy on set wasn't the most experienced, hard coding subtitles would make this, it's not going to say, like, that wouldn't save it. But if we can hear at least a little more and then have hard-coded subtitles, I could see giving this movie, like, 2 Warbucks, you know, just for the fact that you do feel the love of cinema, you do feel the love of filmmaking. This movie would be rated not oily if the audio wasn't so bad. Bubble, I have horrible news. We've been shitting on Milko Davis for the audio levels. I may have fucked up the audio on this.
Shut up. Oh my god.
I think I accidentally recorded you and me on the same track, so it'll be difficult when we talk over each other, we won't be able to mute the one person. Which is actually, you know what? That's how we were when we did our first episode of Jurassic Thunder. We were all on the same audio track, so that is pretty ironic that shitting so much on audio, and then we also fucked it up.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened, but it's going back to the Milko Davis, you know, first episode. We fucked up our audio as well. We should have been better.
Well, we just didn't know back then. And back then we also had the movie on the same track. So we had you, me, and the movie audio track all overlaid. This one we do still at least have the second track for the audio for the movie, so we can have that turned way down. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to hear us the entire episode over that music.
See,
we'll pull it together. Like,
episode,
listen, Bubble's an artist when it comes to editing these podcasts, so I'm sure we'll have enough material.
Oh, that's so funny. How ironic.
Yeah, welcome to Oily Trash Movies, the only podcast with shitty audio.
It was a fun movie. I did like this movie more than I loved Slasherette. I would recommend this film to people who are like us and really enjoy oily trash movies and just want to have fun. Me personally, it's not as good as Jurassic Thunder because I think there's more gems there that you could really make fun of. This one is kind of just more of a painful technical issues. Like, you can't hear the dialogue. You could just hear the blaring music, which again, I think really, really hurt this movie, unfortunately. And then, of course, the bad acting is great. You know, it's good. And then the CGI is really fantastic. So I think, yeah, props.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to take away from like how, like, I think in a lot of ways this is better than Jurassic Thunder, especially with the CGI and like some technical aspects. But I can't, in good conscience, recommend this to anybody simply because you can't hear the dialogue. I know, like, like, this is the only thing that I keep saying. Like, that's how huge of an issue it is. I'm gonna say, Milko Davis, if you're watching this, send all of the original files to Bubblegum Barbie. She will recut this and re-edit the audio levels and fix this movie, and she'll do it for free.
No, I will not. You know what? Okay, you know what? I will do it for free if you promised and guarantee me being the star for your next movie.
I want Oily Trash Movies production thanked in the credits. But I do want to say, like, I like the reoccurring themes. The car was a great bit, and the car falling on Elvis at the end, that was a great payoff with that car. Like, the kid, I liked the setup with the kid playing video games, and then that comes back, and pew, 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 he shoots all the ghosts, and then he's like, oh, this is going to be the best birthday ever. You know, that was a good setup and payoff, especially for a film that is kind of family friendly. I like the jokes at the beginning when they were talking about wieners for like 10 minutes. That was great. I loved all of the obvious nonsense New York accents. That just made me laugh.
I also loved the claymation. That was awesome. I think it went on for a little bit too long, but it was great. And then going back to the reference of Back to the Future, that was awesome. That was pretty good.
Despite the levels, I saw at the beginning, like, there was an original composer for this. Julie McCarthy is the composer of this. I loved all the music, most of the music, not all of the music, but it was definitely a step up from the music in Jurassic Thunder, which never felt appropriate. But most of the music I thought was pretty good, despite the levels being way out of whack. So yeah, there is a lot of good in here, which is why it's so frustrating that Yeah, you know what? And after seeing this, we've now done 2 A&P movies and 2 Milko Davis movies. I'm going to be looking forward more to the 3rd Milko Davis movie than I am the 3rd A&P film. But it's nice. I'm enjoying these planned trilogies we have. So make sure you like and subscribe. We're going to be reviewing more of this stuff in the future, and it's kind of interesting to see how these smaller independent folks sort of progress in their career. It's kind of cool as us who are aspiring filmmakers to see people go through this and grow and change, and that's all I have to say. I don't know. I feel deflated, honestly.
Remember to mace directly in that ghost woman's face.
Yeah, take care, comb your hair. Bye.
Bye!